Stop using basic Canva animations. Most people only use fade or slide, and that makes their videos look boring. In this video, I'll show you a few simple Canva animation hacks that can instantly make your video content look smoother and more professional. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is show you how to split or how to cut a clip. First, I'll come down to videos, click on that, and I'll search for, let's choose bicycle. And I'll take this one. All right, so I've got my video here. Check this out. So imagine we wanted to see those people, but we didn't want to have this big long break. What would you do? In that case, if you scroll through, and this is called the playhead here, this tall slider thing, this is the playhead. If you take that, you can push it across any way you want. We'll push it across until these people make it by. Then we'll stop right there. The next thing I'll do is right-click on it. Then I can hit split. Or you could type S on the keyboard, whichever works best for you. So I'll click on that, then I'll take the playhead and push it along a little bit further until I see those people starting to come in the picture. And right-click again and click split. This piece in the middle I don't want, so I'll take it and delete it, just like that. Now as I'm watching this video, you'll see there are two people riding their bikes, and then here comes another one. And then if you didn't want all this stuff at the end, you can do the same thing. Scroll back to the back until she goes off the page, and right about there, right-click again, hit split, and then delete this part. And now you've shortened a 14-second video into just over 10. Okay, so that's how that works. Anytime you have stuff that you don't need in a video, get rid of it. Just cut it out just like you saw. This is a big tip that most people don't know about, but if you can split a video into pieces and delete sections you don't need, you'll be far ahead of most people making videos. For this section, I'm going to do something a little different. I'll take this video clip and I'll add it there, and I'll go ahead and add this for now. First of all, I'm going to make it fill up the page. Imagine I have a video I'm using and I need this person to answer a phone, but there's no sound on it. If you watch it, you won't hear her phone ring, but we want to hear that phone ring. So what next? We want to see her answer her ringing phone. So what we're going to do is back up here a little bit. Watch right before she pulls out her phone. Right there she starts reaching. So right about here, we're going to want to add a phone ringing sound. Let's go to audio here and look for a telephone ring. If you see this, this means it's a paid sound. So if you're a free user, you can't really use these. In that case, you will need to find a free one, such as this. Okay, that'll work. Since this one's free, I'll use it. So I'll add it right there, right where my playhead is. Okay, so now when we're watching the video, let's see what happens. Okay, that was perfect. So that's how you make that work. When you're adding in sounds, just make sure that you have the playhead in the right position to start with. And if you needed to adjust it, you can always move it left or right. So that's how you do that. Okay, sometimes you might have a video, for example, like this one, and it has sound already on it. And you really like the video, how it looks and everything, and you really want to use it, but you don't want that sound. So what can you do about the sound? If you click on the video here, you can go up here to volume, and you can just put this all the way down to mute. And now there's no sound. Download the new silent version as is, as an MP4, and then you can add it into your project with no sound at all. Let's say you're working on a project and the video you're working on, you've got your sounds, you've got the music already added, and you're trying to go back and make some changes, but everything is really, really tiny and very close together. It's almost impossible to try to make a clean cut in the middle of all that. So what do? The easiest thing I can suggest is for you to come right down here at the bottom. You'll see this little slide area here close to all this. If you click right down here on the bottom, on that one that looks kind of like a tiny ladder laying down, click on that, then take this slider and move it. You can go smaller or bigger. And now that thing that you couldn't see before because it was so tiny and all close together, well now you can actually go in there and make edits so easily. You can see exactly where you need to make a cut. So that is the zoom thumbnail, and then if you want to make this up here at the top larger, you'll click on the top icon here, so you can actually zoom the page size. You can make it a lot bigger. This is something I use a lot, especially on sounds. But if you know this little trick, now it's so easy to make these quick cuts and edits whenever you're editing your videos. Okay, so this is a Canva template, one of the real estate ones. So right now it's a mini video and it has a lot of stuff going on. There's a video in the background and also a lot of pieces and layers. But if you want to make changes to the timeline, one thing you can do is have things pop up at different times. So how do you do that? Let's say we wanted this one to come up first. If we go back here to where it says 4 bedrooms, let's look around. So now you can see, let's pull this down a little bit so you can actually see where I'm clicking at. These are separate layers, so if I want them to come up at different times, I'll need to adjust some timings. So how do we do that? Let me show you. So the first one, we'll leave it pretty much right where it is now. So if we want this one to come in a little bit later, we'll have to adjust this. You can slide these things in just a little bit like that. Now watch what happens. So let's do the same thing on the bathroom one. We'll click on it, and now we're gonna look. Right up there, it was 12.5, now we'll go to 12. There we go. For this next one, we'll click on it and pull it down to 11.5. So this is how you adjust your timings. Let's watch it. Okay, so that's how you change timings, and if you want to adjust any of these others, you can do the same thing with them. And that's how you adjust timing to make things happen exactly when you want something to happen. This is an important skill to learn to make your videos even better. And that's how you do that. And that's something that's very powerful to use. This technique alone will make your videos look so much more interesting and exciting, just by being able to understand how to change when things appear on screen. And on this one, we're going to talk about layers. So if you're working on a project, you've got it all set up, and you can see all the different layers for this particular section right here. If I wanted to, I could always come over here to position, and now here are the layers for this particular video. But if you were just working with this section alone here, this is what you would see. So when you click on, if you clicked on position, you'd see where the different layers are and what order they are in. You can always move layers by shifting these around. So for example, if you wanted this lady to be up here, you could move her like that. But what we'll do now is put it right back where it was. But you could take this water and put it up here, etc., if that's what you want. So the way you move these layers and the order has a lot to do with how things appear on screen. So you're looking from the top down. So think of this as the top of the cake, and these are interior layers that are underneath. It only has like a few layers. So if we were to take these mountains and pull them down, now we don't actually see them. When we click play in the video, it looks wrong. So I'll shift it back. The order here of these layers is very important. Whatever is on top is what you're going to see first, and then everything else kind of falls into place underneath it. So you can shift these layers into various stacks. Just make sure when you watch it that everything makes sense. So layers are important. Make sure you pay attention to these and watch to make sure that everything is in the right place. And that's how you work with those.
And if you love finding out about crazy cool AI tricks before everyone else, subscribe now so you're the first to know when new AI tools drop. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and keep making it with AI. Thanks for watching.